Hi, sweetheart. Hi. Grandpa Birch here. Got another story time for you. It is Pete the Cat and the Mysterious Smell. Pete the Cat and the Mysterious Smell. One day, at lunchtime, Pete and Grumpy Toad noticed something peculiar. Pete sniffs the air. "Ugh, do you smell that?" "Phew," said Grumpy Toad says. "What is that smell?" "I hope it's not lunch," says Pete. "No way," Grumpy Toad replies, "because today is..." What is today? Pizza Day! Do you see the pizza? I love pizza. Do you love pizza? "The pizza smells great," says Grumpy Toad, rubbing his belly. "It does," says Pete, "but something else still stinks." "Blah! What does that smell?" Callie asks, joining in the pizza line. "I don't know," says Pete, "but we have to find out. It's awful." You see them holding their nose up there? Oh my goodness. Kelly thinks maybe it's some rotten radishes in the salad bar. What do you think? There's the salad bar. They kind of put a salad on pizzas too. "It's gross," says Grumpy Toad. "Did you find the smell?" asked Callie. "No, I just don't like salads," Grumpy Toad says. Pete sniffs around the salad bar. "I don't know." "Whoa," says Alligator. "What's that smell?" "It's not rotten radishes," Pete replies. Maybe it's some stinky rocks or socks in the gym. Maybe it's some stinky socks in the gym, yeah, says Alligator. So they go to the gym, huh? Everyone looks under the bleachers and checks behind the ball bins. "What is that smell?" Gus says. "Gross." They're checking the socks even. "It's not stinky socks," Alligator says. Says Gus. "Maybe it's some funky gunk from the science room." He's going to the science room over here. Pete and his friends check every project in progress for the funky gunk, but they still can't find the smell. "P.U.," says Bob. "What is that smell?" "It's not funky gunk," Pete says. They're checking the science fair. It's not science room, the science room, and it's not that. "We could check the pizza line again," Grumpy Toad suggests. Bob thinks. "Maybe it's that gloomy glue in the art room." But his friends are already dashing off. They're still looking for that smell. Pete and his pals search the art room, top to bottom, low and high. No gloopy glue anywhere. "Yikes," says Turtle. "What's that smell?" "We're trying to find out," groans Pete. "It's getting worse." Says Turtle. "Maybe it's some nasty trash out in the dumpster." Ooh, what do you think the smell is? They head outside to the empty dumpster. "Nope," Turtle says. Not the scraps of nasty trash in sight. Not a scrap of nasty trash in sight. The smell, it's stronger than ever. Blah, says the squirrel. What is that smell? Grumpy Toad groans. We don't know. Did you check your shoes? Squirrel asks. Maybe someone has stinky sneaker. Pete and Grumpy Toad check everyone's shoes, but no one has stinky sneakers. Now they all want to know. They're all lined up and they all want to know. What's that smell? What is that smell? Everyone just don't know the answer. Spread out, Pete directs. Look everywhere. By the time we find the smell, Grumpy Toad grumbles, pizza day will be over. It's probably the pizza. They look under the swings, behind the monkey bars, from the top of the basketball hoop to the bottom of the slide. No one can find the source of the terrible smell. Finally, Grumpy Toad gives up. His tummy gurgles. I think I'll have a snack while I wait for them, he says, and opens his backpack. Oh no! They found the smell. Grumpy Toad pulls an icky, dripping blob from his backpack. Oops, he giggles. Pete gasps. Grumpy Toad, that's the smell. Yeah, I think I forgot to eat my snack yesterday, Grumpy Toad says. Or maybe it was just last week or so. Callie pinches her nose. But what the heck is it? More like, what was it? Bob says, trying to wave it away on the smell. Ah, stinky, stinky. Pete and Grumpy Toad throw the mystery blob into the trash. That smelled way worse than rotten radishes, stinky socks, funky glue, funky gunk and gloopy glue, nasty trash, and stinky sneakers. All put together, says Grumpy Toad. Totally, Pete agrees. But now that horrible smell is gone. And finally, Grumpy Toad cheers. Yay, pizza! Good friends stick together, even when things get a little stinky. So they all get a slice of their pizza. Isn't that a great story? That's it for now. Pete the cat and a mysterious smell. Love you guys. Bye. Bye. See you later.